Back with another video. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys, well not teaching, but just showing you guys how this works. So yeah, this is the sand comp that I showcased on my last video, and I'm going to show you guys how it works. So, simple thing is, in 1.13 or above on the service jar, if you put sources of water above soul sand, it creates this strange pendulum effect, where the sand will hover above and start bouncing higher, then higher, etc., etc. And whilst it bounces up, it also goes further down as well. So eventually it gets to the point where it bounces so high and goes so far down that it hits the floor and it turns into a solid block. Now, that's what I've made it out to be visually. That's what's going on. But you usually know if you've got it working when you have these bubbles of water going up. And yeah, so that's what's happening. So just like a normal sand comp, these pistons will retract and then the sand will fall into the water. Now, then what's going to happen is these pistons are then, once all the sand is in, these pistons are going to push back out and close. Now the tricky part is, as I said before over there, the sand bounces high. So you're going to make sure you close it at the right time, because if you close it at the wrong time, like the pistons, you could close it when the sand is actually bouncing above the pistons, and it will just stack on top of the sand comp like it never went down. So you're going to make sure you close the pistons when all the sand is going down or inside the sand comp. Once you've got that part right, then it's perfect, because the sand just hovers into this air gap here that I'm in, and then these boosters go off and pushes it all the way to over here. Then as you can see, the water is one high over here, so then the sand is going to go up here, back into this air gap. This booster here will go off, push it into this one by one here. Then, just like with sand, TNT is affected in the same way. So this booster TNT will go up into this one by one. As you can see, we've got very nice exposure. And then this TNT will go off, pushing the sand out here. One thing I do want to note is sand and TNT can't go out of the same one by one as the air gap. I don't know why. Maybe I've done something wrong, I don't know. But yeah, I've put a brewing stand and it works because that's just shorter than a full block. But yeah. Now, I'm going to talk about some of the disadvantages. So as you can see, it's very long. There's not many layers. The problem with this is the more layers you put, the quicker it's going to turn into a solid block, or quicker it's going to hit the floor and stack in your sand comp. You don't want that. So you've got to compromise and make it longer, so there's less layers, or you can keep it as normal amount of layers with a short sand comp, but you just have to make the barrel inside here longer. So instead of the water being like 3 tall, you might have to make it 5 tall. And I just thought it was a bit weird having a 5 tall barrel going into a 3 tall barrel. So yeah, just didn't do that. I just made it longer. So those are the only disadvantages of this, and the fact that you have to manually place every source of water above the soul sand. Or maybe Printer does that now. I don't know. I haven't been around for a while. But if Printer does that, then there's no worries. So we'll go through the advantages now, and there's a lot. So the first advantage is that you don't have, just like a normal carpet plate, you don't have another row of pistons here and then your boosters down here. So there's tons of room, as you can see by this glass wall. So what you can actually do is you can actually integrate your slab bust and your nuke into the sand comp. So you won't have to have a silly attachment on this side here, and you won't have to realign the nuke when it goes into the sand comp, etc., etc. So yeah, makes it really nice, because if you have the nuke here and slab bust here, and then you have your nuke here, it's great. It's all in the one composition, so it's awesome. So that's one advantage. And the other advantage is that it's less laggier, just because you don't, like with carpet plates, you don't have a mass amount of carpet moving around left and right every game tick, which creates a lot of lighting updates. and we don't have that here, so there's a lot less lighting updates, so less lag, which prevents it from blowing up, and yeah. So that's the advantages of well, the other disadvantage is that it's only available at 1.13 and above. But yeah. So that wraps up this video. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see a 1x1 mid-air tutorial video. I've contemplated doing it for a while, but it'll just have to be a lot of like videos, long videos, like 5 half-an-hour videos, just because it's a lot to explain and a lot to go through. And it's very complicated stuff to explain. But yeah, let me know if you wanted that down in the comments. If people want it, then I'll make it. So yeah, alright, see you guys later. Bye.